There are rumours that the Loke Khan has heard that Nazgul Dur may have some Easterlings of Rhûn in his service, and he's not a fan of that. However, we haven't really met them yet, and as such, we can't confirm these suspicions. We need to send a spy over there. So until that happens, of course, we're not going to go into any hostilities there because the Loke Khan is already busy. He's going to go for Burg Cowpis. Now, what else are we going to do? I've already put in the construction things. So Strendost has become a stronghold, so we can get that up and running. We've got Bazaar coming as well in Lest, which has recently become a city, as has Elgar. And we are sure to be making a lot of money relatively soon. Of course, we are training lots of troops, but we're getting them killed too. So let's go and get some more killed here. We're going to try and see the end of this Dalian threat. Some of these crossbows... I should have sent some over there with Margoz, but I think it's okay to have them here with us today. They've got pretty much everything that we've seen so far from them every single time.
We shall all find a way to an honorable victory.
We've got to the hill, and to make sure that they come straight for us, we're going to go in with our horse archers. Horse archers are the way to victory. Run them all over there. Oh, actually, they're not running away. They're just holding their ground. But that's fine. We can get a few shots, and then we've got the uphill advantage. So I don't know if they'll be able to really even fire at us. So you've got our ballista here too. And how are we doing? We've killed 1%. I'm just going to let them fire at whatever they want. Because, yeah, there's not a whole lot here that's a threat. Now, their archers will do some damage to us. So let's maybe come round here. And we'll get them to swing closer to our infantry front line, which is over here. And we've got crossbows at the front, who we probably don't want to be blocking. But, I mean, their range is kind of poor. But should we move them a bit closer? If we move them a bit closer, they might be able to fire from there whilst they stand still there. So, obviously, crossbows are highest damage dealing units. There we go. But then now we are going to have to move them back a lot sooner too. So that is like the trade-off. Let's move our dragon riders to the sides. And I think we'll get a fair few bolts off before we have to move. I'm not too scared of their archers. Although they'll probably do quite a lot to these because they've got awful armor, I tell you. But how are we doing in terms of numbers? Only 8% of the enemy is down. This is going to be quite tricky, I think. Let's not have you firing at will either. We'll make sure to place your ammunition in the required and desired locations. And I think with that, we're gonna pause and retreat to safety. We'll have the two of you come over here, and then we're gonna just fire down the line. And we'll put the other two kind of on this side. Got the longbowmen over there. They don't appear to be firing at us, really. And if they are, they're not doing any damage. So, who are you firing at? Oh, we should probably slow this down as well. Where's the general? Oh, just fire over there. That's fine. Right, let's bring these folks behind the line. Oh, they've charged in over there. Northman militia. It's not going to end well for them at all. Although I don't really want our general to go in just yet. I'll tell you what. Throw in your javelins. Throw in your javelins, and that'll aid us out quite a bit. And they're sending the Dalian Billman over here. Right. Run in. Sort them out. And it's probably too late to send you away, but oh, that's worked out okay. Right. We need to move you out of the way, really, so we can get our crossbows to fire. Crossbows firing over there. And then these two units. Let's have you firing also upon the Royal Guardsmen. I mean, we could actually send some infantry over there. How are we doing over here? Right now we can probably take you off defensive. You're out of ammunition, as are you. Let's, we're going to go for a cavalry charge behind them. They look like they're coming towards... Oh, farmhand pikemen. That's not good. Well, it's not good for us. Do we send these guys into... No, let's send them over there. I think our crossbows will do okay. I think they'll do okay. We'll use these guys to throw some things at them. They are indeed firing. They are indeed firing. Come round, come round. There's a big cluster here, but I think the Dragon Guard are holding on. Remember, this is kind of like the only real challenge we have in this area. And we've got the Loke Khan with our main army. Our main northern army kind of already, you know, pressing on. So, even if we were to lose here, this army would be severely depleted and they'd have to retreat to handle our faction leader. But I think that cavalry charge has severely dented their hopes of doing anything over on this flank. Right, throw them in. And we're going to come and charge these fools. And the crossbows, we'll keep them firing for a time yet before we move in on the enemy general. I think we're going to go in with... Right, everyone just charge and attack them. We're not going to go and chase them off. In fact, we could. You men, go and chase off those Northman militia. If you can get a route over here, then we'll just send everyone in amongst them. And looks like we've accomplished that over here. Good to see. And, right. You, and you, just all of you go and attack them. Or just go and attack the Royal Guardsmen, which are there somewhere. There's still 30 of them, so there's definitely loads of them left to kill. But I think we're going to get our crossbows just to stop firing now. We don't need them to be doing anything for us anymore. I don't think. Where's the other unit of Dragon Riders? Oh, they're still in there. Oh, or did I charge them in? It's okay. Either way. Yeah, they're skirmishing, but the real guardsmen aren't going to, so that's fine. You throw in your jabs. Throw in your jabs, men, and I don't know if it's a good idea to really be charging these. They're not very good on the attack, so they are in loose formation though. But they're still going down. They're still going down, even to our lowly archer cav. But what we really need to see is for this fellow over here to go down. So let's bring in our general over here. He's the man for the job. And you chase them off. Everyone else kind of your job is done. Although I just want to, for academic reasons, shall we say, I just want to see these guys use up all their ammunition so I can see what their numbers are like. But that's kind of rubbish. So let's not. They're just taking loads and loads of damage. So in we go. Here we go, here we go. Royal Guardsmen probably taking loads of damage. Let's just charge them. I know our general's on the way, but this will kill a lot more of them a lot sooner. So there we go. There's 41 Darlian longbowmen there. You come on over. We'll take these guys out. Remember, every one of our soldiers that gets killed, you know, we don't have to pay them. So it's kind of a win just in itself. There's only 9 of them left. Let's pull these guys out. Send you in. Send you in. Well, our general seems to have got... maybe he ran into some routing units and that caught him off. But you know what? All of you, just come over here. Just come and attack him. When in doubt, send everyone in.
The enemy general flees like an old woman.
Oh, is he running?
Oh,
that's probably going to cause the rest of them to rout then as well. Right, come on over. Let's finish this. Let's end it now. I don't know. That was kind of like a really rubbish Arnold. I mean, it wasn't really a an Arnold impersonation either.
Behold our enemy
Well, we
fleet
just need
before
to
us
see
like a
this
herd
general
of
go
dogs.
down. There we go. Excellent. Clap, 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 clap. And we can end it there. How many have we killed? 98%. Absolutely.
Great victories
Lost
are like sweet nectar.
180
Come,
men.
let us
And
drink of the
110
most
for the
rare and
Dragon
glorious
Guard.
fruit.
The crossbows didn't get that many kills. But these ones did. How many did the ballista get? 45. Not bad. And execute. And that is that. Now we could go further and actually defeat all of those. But I'm inclined to send... Wait, you've already moved this turn, haven't you? Yeah, this is continuation of last turn. We're going to send the 2 higher numbered crossbows over there. And we're going to kind of, you know, make a good army there, just so that there's plenty of everything that we require, like anti-armor, because as we know, Dale like to have a lot of that. But in the meantime, then, I mean, can we retrain any of these? I don't think we've got the culture here, have we? We do not. We do not have the culture here. We could send some back for retraining, or send some folks from over here. Let's just retrain everyone here, and then we're gonna be able to send some forces over there. We've already got the Loke Khan here, and we do have those 4 cavalry units there too that we can send north. But aside from that, like, we've also got these recruitments ongoing, and oh yeah, we're taking them immediately. If we can get any, let's get them as well. And there we go. That's, or should we get them? We've got a lot of units in here as well. That, and we are recruiting a few more. I think that was in regards to this army, yes. And yeah, we're going to send them to reinforce Varfest, and then from there on, we'll go to the Golden Gate. Right then, let's... I didn't really hype this up at all, but we're going to go in and take Barad Dur. And hopefully this is going to end a significant portion of Mordor's threat. And, you know, we should be okay just with the Dragon Guard and Uldor the Inquisitor.
Not one of us shall fail to keep all.
Welcome everybody to Barad Dur. And many of you have been here before, probably in previous campaigns, because pretty much all campaigns lead to Mordor in some way, shape or form. We're just going to use the catapult, knock this down, and as you can see, they're all up there in the town square, and we don't have any concerns with the battle time limit in this battle, because there's not that many of them. I've had a few oopsies to date here, but I think we'll be okay this time around. I think also, if you are defending, you can put troops up here, which could be pretty good, you know, to shoot all these enemies that inevitably have to come over the bridge. But oh, imagine if you could put some, like, oh, the camera's a bit weird here, but if I just go back again, if you could put some units up here, that would be really good. Or like some Adej Marines. Right, how are we doing? 67%. We have got all of our units already kind of moving up to here. And we're just going to have to trudge all the way up there before they probably do anything, because they're not going to defend the gate. The eye very rarely does. So we made it here. This is like the inner gate, if you like. And as you come through the actual gate, you are met. You kind of can go that way, this way. You can go that way as well, but that just brings you through to here as well. And then to go further, you can either go up this chute that goes up here, which is very easily defensible, or you can go up here, which is also very easily defensible because it is an uphill section. If you have some archers, this is if you have some, oh god, I can't really oh god's sake. The camera here is absolutely horrendous. If you've got some archers, you can put them over here and they can kind of shoot over there. But as I say, the camera is very frustrating. But they've brought their archers straight down the chute, and we should be able to get rid of them reasonably easily just with that one unit there. But our units do get a little bit tired, a little bit warmed up, as it is quite a steep incline. But we have got some units over here. Let's start moving them into position. Oh, well, while we were getting set up, the Uruk bodyguard has come. And I think... let's just send in our general as well. We've got the Loke Khan in position. And I think they've got pretty good spots. You can't actually go over here, which is quite annoying. It's all obstructed. So let's just start firing upon the Orc defenders. And then over here, we did bring the Candish hunters just to kind of thin out these Orc archers. But it looks like we've got the upper hand now. Although this unit is very, very tired now. So we might get some friendly fire by doing this. But oh, you can see there. The flaming arrows coming in. Smashing. Oh, they're sending Orc defenders down there. That's fine. We'll probably pull these guys back a little bit just to let these shoot a little bit better. And they've gone into loose formation. I don't know if we could really fire in over here because they're kind of down that slope now. But we should get loads of kills here. And once the general goes down, that's like their main threat. There too. We did move these guys back, and they sent in some Orc defenders, and now we're just getting, I mean, it's a bit iffy with this terrain, but you can see we're getting a lot of kills with them. 34% of the enemy gone down, and now the Loke Khan, oh, they're sending even more down there. Oh, there's the Sauron's Will. Fire at them. Fire at them. They are definitely the biggest threat here. I kind of forgot about them, to be honest, but that's fine. It's fine. How well? Yeah, it's just annoying that the enemy does like to send units down here. I do wonder if we just sent all of our units over there, would that make it better? Or would they then, like, try and attack us up this hill here? But, I mean, this is okay. We're getting a lot of good shots here. Getting plenty of kills. I mean, perhaps having the Loke Khan there would have been better instead.
The enemy's general lies
But,
dead.
especially now that the enemy general is dead, we could actually get them to rout as they are not in the town square. But, absolutely, these Sauron's will need to go down to our missiles, if possible. Where is our general? I haven't really been keeping any... oh my days, why is the general so bloodthirsty? He's right in there. He's gonna get killed. Like, like, his unit is so far back. We're gonna have to send them through to go and save him, because he is getting absolutely clobbered there. He's completely surrounded. I feel like that is an issue with this general's unit, because they are halberdiers, but he himself has, you know, a sword, so he's gonna more likely just run straight in there, and he's gonna get separated. Because I've had this, yeah, as I say, I've had this happen a couple of times in this campaign, where the rest of the unit is completely fine, and the general is like almost one of the first ones to go down. So what is happening over here? Right, well, that's actually pretty good. They are completely surrounded, and I mean, we've got plenty of archers technically, but they're all horse archers, so if we can get our chariots over here, they could certainly get some shots off on these, although there's only 6 of them left. Let's kind of block that way, and then we'll have one way from which we can get shots unimpeded with our archers. Where are those Sauron's Will? Oh, they're going down there. That's not good. But it looks like we'll be able to very shortly just flank them. So that's pretty cool. Right, these guys are in position. You're trying to get into position. Let's bring you over here. I don't want them to get into melee at all, so... oh, the Sauron's Will. Where are they going to go? We might have to run away from them if they decide to come in this direction. Right, don't go right in front of them. Oh, this is quite difficult. We're getting some friendly fire now. Oh, there we go. That's probably okay. And the Sauron's Will once we've cleared all this out, we'll go in and flank him. So, oh, they've still got an Uruk bodyguard there. Right, run in. Go, go, go. Clear them out. They might even just rout very shortly, but we need to keep an eye on this to make sure that they don't come and attack our elephants. So just stay there, stay on defensive.
Control of the castle.
Oh well, the the chariots have just gone straight in there, and they've paid for it with a couple deaths there. I don't quite understand how they. Well, obviously there's the javelin animation here that you can see, but they fire arrows, and they've got the javelin range of, as in, if you select a target for them, they've got the javelin range. So you're much better off having fire at will, and then they won't chase after a unit. It's kind of annoying, really, that they do just run in there. But these are some that had routed already. And if that is that our general? No, it's not. I thought the general really is very bloodthirsty. We need to get a hold of those Sauron's will. Well, we just want them to rout. So, and if you could just fire at them. See, look at that. Now they can't fire for whatever reason, and they can't fire at will either because they're in melee. Well, just stop there then, and we'll have you guys just go in and attack them. And general, go down there and rout them, and in the meantime we should be able to kill off any of the defenders that remain. And that'll be that. There's 5 there, 4. Oh, and the Sauron's will, they're routing, and there we go. That's it. We can end the battle. A much nicer siege of Barad Dur than I've had in previous times, because yeah, we didn't run out of the battle time limit. 212 for the Dragon Guard, 235 for the Hunters that were shooting point blank, 125 for the Narv Rim. Boom! And just like that, we are going to exterminate, because we dislike the orcs. There we go, we can destroy that. And we've still got the Carpenter's Guild House here, which is fantastic. And there's a lot of good stuff here. They've got the mining network, and they've got the Ithilstone. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I think they've got, yeah, they're decently high. I think that is actually the highest. Loke Khan Rim, yeah, that is the highest tier of barracks. But we can't get any of the Dragon Cult people, can we? Why is that? Or am I just looking at it wrong? No, we actually can't. Interesting. I didn't know that, as in the guildsmen, you can't get them here. That is very interesting. Oh, you can get the advanced blacksmith here as well. Nice. Well, we can get rid of that as well. And, well, with that in mind then, well, let's first get that. Yeah, despite the fact that we've just killed 19,000 people here, there's still 6,000. So there are a lot of people. 3,000 income, though. That's pretty solid. And now Seregost, it's not actually safe because it does still border Morrigost and Thaurband. But Estelad is relative. I mean, that then borders Morrigost as well, and then Cirith Ungol. Now, the Golden Gate and Estelad, I mean, we could certainly defeat those, but we're just going to hold out on defensive sieges. You never know; they might actually want to run away now. They might call off the siege and move elsewhere because, you know, Gondor as well is attacking them, which would be ideal, because then we don't have to deal with them. But we ought to go and get Gelebrin somehow. So if we can, who can we leave behind? I mean, if we could just leave behind them, that would be really good, but I don't think we can. 70%, that is pretty close. Right, if we leave behind, we don't have much of a front line though, that's an issue. We'll leave them behind. There we go. And now, I think if... Oh dear, that is a long trek. It might anger Rohan a little bit, but that is the only way we're going to get across, because we can't get past Cairandros or over Osgiliath, and we can't get any boats. So that is the only way. So we'll go in, take Gelebrin, and that should help us quite a bit, I think. And then hopefully Gondor can start picking up the slack down here. And then we no longer have to deal with Mordor, which would be fantastic. Now, anything else? Or can I actually just end the turn now? I think that is it. I think that is it. We might pop you just... Oh, no, we won't. We could... No. We'll just end the turn. Bride presented. Yes. We definitely want that. Gorgoroth has been lost. And Erebor has been besieged. But as I did see over the course of the end turn, there's a big army there. Although if that's all that they're coming at us with, then I don't think we have to worry too much. There's some Iron Hills Matics there as well. Of course, they are probably coming down here to Guktig. Or they're coming to Mirairon, which now I think we can again try and... What's the population? So it's 100% on the public order. And it goes to 60. If we were to leave behind them, still 60. How about them? It's not moving up at all. I think once this is built, though, we get 10% from that. That is going to allow us to leave, I think. But let's actually just move out and then get some rioting so we can reduce that population a bit more. And then hopefully in 2 turns, that will be all. Loads of recruitment then. Let's get these guys out over here. We want them. And yeah, these armies of Dale that were here, they've clearly... They're kind of tracking us. I think... Is that all of them there? That might be both of them. By all, I mean both. So, we don't have any siege. We cannot immediately go into Burkaupis. And that's a bit of a shame. We're going to go in with this army here. And... yeah, we will just get a bunch of siege towers. It's going to take 2 turns anyway. And, oh, that's where their prince is. And he's just got the standard bodyguard again. Well, they all will now, because we've already killed their uniques. Let's put these guys in, like, reinforcing range as well, because we might get lucky and have Withergild come over here by Burkaupis, at which point I think I'll probably just attack Withergild, and we'll get a field battle and draw out the garrison. That would be much more beneficial to us because, you know, these kinds of battles are a bit difficult, especially when you don't have a ballista. Could we get one over? You've got one here. I don't think Dorwinian's going to be troubling us for a while. So that's 8 turns until surrender. I don't want to move him this way. I'll tell you what, you just go there. And I just realised they're actually... Oh, this is quite annoying, isn't it? Well, we're just going to have to... Oh, wow, we've won! Okay. Because I vaguely remember us actually recruiting a navy down here, yeah. So, let's bring these guys over here. Your job is definitely going to just be killing off navies from now on, I think. And, well, that was quite the heroic win. Yeah, they all survived. Right, well, with that, you can join up there. And we'll get you to march up into that army. And then you can just take out a couple of towers, I think. Although, if we could get another one, that would definitely help us out even more. So let's continue retraining these fools. And, yeah. I just don't want to take out Dorwinian just yet. Right, construction report. Loads of stuff has been built. Oh, Dorthalu has become a large town. Let's get something sorted for that. And we've actually got loads of money now as well. So, you know, we can certainly splash the cash. So we're still going for money, so getting things like trade exchange, that's going to make us... I mean, that's actually giving us a lot of money, and it doesn't even cost that much. So a really, really good building that only the Easterlings gain access to. And I think then here, if we get good access there to elites, yeah, let's get that. And I think everywhere else is already building. Ah, Karasant. Oh, yeah, look how much money that's making. Let's have a look at... Oh, why is that not filled in? Maybe that's next turn it will come in. I don't quite understand why, but I mean, yeah, Naburkan makes a lot of money for trade. I've noticed a lot of our trade routes go through there. Well, with that in mind then, let's just improve that population growth. Let's get it in that order since we have the money. So that we can get better access to... Actually, let's get roads here, I think. Although, how many armies are we even going to be moving through here? Because... Oh, actually, I suppose this is the route. But we'll predominantly be using the sea route and then marching up here. So it's not quite as needed. So just get the trading exchange and Skarn as well. Get that. And then you can get roads maybe after that. Although you'll probably upgrade by then. Is that everyone? Oh, Dragon's Rest as well. Get that. Get more elites. And yeah, Shake Stables. Get Loke and Esrim from that. Okay, everything has been done on that behalf.
Yes, noble master.
And then, I think, if they do decide to come in this direction, why not just abuse the bridge battles? So we'll go there. And actually, let's put a watchtower there first.
Setting a watch here.
Because if they do decide to come in that direction, then we might have to move over there. Because they do have the stronghold there. Doesn't have much of a garrison, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. And most advanced faction is Gondor. Excellent. Oh, I just exited that before I could see where Reza's come of age.
We march.
Reza is in Lest. Right, well, where do we need another general? I mean, we do need one all the way over there, but I think perhaps having one over here could be good.
Move at first light.
I think that's... Although we've got a lot down here already. And the war is shifting from over here, so I don't think it's massively needed. But we'll keep them down here anyway, I suppose. And hopefully they're going to attack us relatively soon. Otherwise, we will actually have to make that attack as well. Right, I think we can end the turn. Oh, wait, hang on. Logarth. Logarth. Awful culture. Let's just end the turn. So, we are defending at the Black Gate. I was kind of hoping... Well, I think this will be quite interesting. We've got really good units for a defensive battle like that. And also, as I was watching the previous episode... where I mentioned, oh, they've got Temple Marksmen. Well, yeah, they've also got Temple Wards. So that's probably the bigger threat in a battle like this. But aside from that, then they've just got very meager amounts of Sauron's Will and Black Uruks. In we go.
We shall all find a way to an honorable...
It's very unusual to actually ever get to defend this settlement. I suppose even as... Oh! These towers actually work. Didn't know that. Yeah, they're ballista towers. All right. Well, that's a nice surprise. Right, firing over there. But even if you are playing as Mordor, like the chances of you actually fighting it are pretty slim, because like Mordor as a faction's pretty overpowered if you're playing as the player, just due to the, well, as I understand it, I've not actually played them, but like playing against them. Playing against the AI, you kind of get that impression, certainly. So, let's bring the Loke Flagrim over here. It looks like they're only going to be focusing on this gate, which is... it's okay. I mean, I was kind of hoping that we'd get some kind of use out of the ballista, but I don't know how much use it's going to be. If we bring it over there, perhaps it'll have some benefits. And up on the walls, then we've got our crossbows. And actually, if we could target those temple wards, that would be fantastic. And you guys can just fire at whatever the hell you want. But yeah, this is a very easily defensible or easily defended settlement, certainly. I think so. It should be quite fun to see us rack up the kills as we just pile in a bunch of pikes here. As soon as they come in the front door, then they're just going to get blasted. And if we do get the ballista here as well, it's going to be a slaughter. And I think also, I mean, it's a shame that you can't really... Oh, you can kind of put these guys like so. And then we could put a Dej Marines over here. Like so. That's pretty baller. And yeah, that is a downside of being over here though, because you can't really get, or up here, you can't really shoot directly at them. You're going to get those arcing shots. So maybe just fire at those ones further away. And we are going to take them off the walls eventually. And I think now is probably the time to bring these guys off. So we can fire into the mass that will appear there. So let's have our general here on hand as well. I don't think these guys are particularly scary, so we're not going to be running away. But yeah, now they are at our gate, and I think we might just take... Let's have a look at these shots. They're not good. Yeah, they're semi-good, but they'll get way more kills fighting into a blob. So let's bring them off the walls while we still can. Because what way are they going to be going? Oh, do they have to go all the way around there? They're not going to make it in time. I mean, we can maybe bring them up here. Right, how's the ballista going to look? It might be okay. I mean, yeah, I didn't think they'd get that gate down so quick, but I suppose it's not quite as formidable as you might think. But oh God's sake, I hate crossbows, and they're horrendous. Like, they just don't do as they're told so often because they just get caught in the animation.
News comes unlooked for.
Let's just put them there.
The
They're not going to be all that useful to us, I don't think. Right. Defend position. You are all on defensive as well. And, right, fire in to that. And let's see how this is going to work. We might get a few accidental skewerings. But it just takes them so... This terrain isn't... It's good, but it's not that good. So let's put these guys on defensive as well. We don't want them moving just yet. But I think we'll use the Dej Marines as ammo real quick. So that we can get the crossbows in. Where are those archers then? Let's... Yeah, it's not great. If they were at that gate, it would make it a lot easier because you could fire from here. But as it is impossible. Are we actually firing? Let's see. Oh, we are. I did definitely see a few of them get skewered there. And a few more. Right. We are going to throw our bombs in now. Throw our bombs. Right, in we go. Boom. Wait, who are you? Who's that running through? What? Oh, some of them were still up on the walls as well. Oh dear. Hopefully they don't get caught. Looks like they're going to be okay. Oh, that is absolutely smashing. Literally amazing. Right, go and attack the temple wards. And do not be on defensive. Let's bring those guys over. And... Right, don't fire over there. Fire at the temple marksman. So we're getting quite a lot of friendly fire, I think. And these guys are actually in melee with someone. Oh well. They weren't doing a whole lot for us anyway. Is that all of our ammunition? It is. Right, we can bring in the crossbows over here then. And yeah, let's not send those guys into melee, because we want to keep this open. But I loathe to have them on defensive. Perhaps we'll move these guys over here and help them out. And that way we could just have crossbows right there. Because it doesn't look like they're coming like towards us here, which is pretty great. It is a bit choppy though. So many models all in one area. Kind of to be expected. Right, run to there. And then just start attacking them. Come on, chop, 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 chop. Right, we are in position. There's all of our units. And we are targeting the Temple Marksmen, which are reasonably stationary. But we can't really look in that direction. But as you can see, a lot of straight shots. Straight into that. Oh, they're all out of ammunition. That's fine. The Loke Khan then. I think we probably can fire in at these guys back here without getting too much friendly fire. And I mean, I hesitate to say, but this is going to be quite an easy win. 56% of the enemy, 10% of our forces have gone down. And with the crossbows now in a really good position, it's very likely that we're going to win this very shortly. Well, I mean, they don't have a general, but we're going to have difficulties taking out those temple units.
And flees like a whipped dog.
Oh, and I totally missed it. The crush suddenly occurred, and then they all ran away, kind of like simultaneously, and then yeah, they all just got killed. Oh, there's actually a couple of units still over here with their ladders doing nothing, so we'll send out a welcome party for them. Yeah, we got a unit of Marauding Guard and a Black Uruks. We brought some units over here, but I expect them to run away pretty quickly. Like, they're not making it through a line of pikes and halberdiers. Look how cool that is. What a shot. Got the Loke Khan behind. Wow. Oh, and we've even got the ballista towers firing. How long do they stand? Let's just speed it up, because, I mean, the battle is won. The battle is already won. We're just... now they're wavering. Shaken. Routing. Wavering. How long are they going to stand? There we go. 88% of the enemy is down. Let's just make sure that we get enough kills. I always like to go for about 90 in battles like this, just to make sure. And, well, now we're just enjoying the view of burnt orcs from the Loke Khan Rim. I want to get a few kills on them, you know. Get a bit of extra experience. But I think that's probably enough. We can call it there. Heroic victory. We lost 219 men, 11%. Let's have a look at these kills then. The Loke Gamp Rim, the pikes, did very, very well. I mean, one of them did. The other one didn't get that many kills. The ballista, even though it didn't get too many shots in, did get 90 kills, so that's not terrible. The Loke Flag Rim took quite a lot of losses, but actually they did dish out a fair chunk of damage. But yeah, the crossbows got the most kills there with 174. Well, we are also now being attacked by Shaboos, the Desert Sand, and given the fact that we just fought a battle against Mordor, I will probably fight this one off screen. to not bore you guys too much. But they've got trolls. But other than that, it's just Black Uruks across the board, and they've got a unit of Temple Wards. And we've got pretty much we've got less infantry this time.
We shall not fall or flee.
But this is what it has come to. The Temple Wars are all that remain. And we gave them quite a few cycle charges as well, but, you know, Nazgul and that, and it is very laggy due to the fact that there's a lot of dead right there. So, we've got still some Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen in reserve. We're going to throw them in, and I think all our Dragon Guard all got killed over here. So, yeah, it's not fantastic. Let's send in our General as well. But I think... Oh, it is really laggy. So many corpses. So many golden ones as well. But I think the Guildsmen should have enough attack to actually deal some kind of damage to them. And while pikes are relatively useful. Always. And they are going down. They are definitely going down. And... yeah. I mean, our catapult has done pretty decently. I mean... I got like maybe 2 or 3 shots into the big blob here, but I stopped immediately after I took out like, well, I just threw like one boulder, went straight through the entire line of pikes and took out probably like 100 men. So I stopped after that, and the ballista didn't get too many good shots because, again, for the same reasons, but I think it did get a few over here. And the Adej Marines as well acquitted themselves very well. But I was really hoping to use their ammunition on the trolls or on the Temple Wards. But I mean, you can't hold on to it for that long. But I think the cavalry has probably won us the day here again, because they took out, I think, 2 units of Black Uruks as well outside the gates. They took out all of the trolls. And they took out half of the Temple Wards as well, so pretty good. There we go. Down goes the Nazgul. It is just the remainder of his forces, which are over here, being very annoying. Let's get our ballista out of there.
This is a most
excellent, excellent win. Excellent win. 484 lost to the Gatekeeper. 222 to the Hunters. 127 to the other one. The Loke Flag Rim, though, look at that. 361 kills. Outstanding. The Loke Gamp Rim did very well. A lot of friendly fire. Actually, it wasn't as many as I thought it was. Sorry, hiccups. And... Dragon's Wrath Guildman 176, Darius High Warriors 262. Where's the catapult kills? 193. Yeah, it didn't get that many shots in. I know it spent a lot of its ammunition, but that was trying to take out the general really far off, and it mostly missed. Alas, I may have chosen the less exciting battle, but I mean, how often do you even get to fight at the Black Gate? So, but you know, that was... I was like 100% focused for that battle as well. So I don't know how good the commentary would have been. Because there's so much going on. And right then. Well, let's just round out the episode and have a look here. So, yeah, it's one more turn before this is all sorted. Hopefully. Let's go back in there. With Durin's armory being... yeah, we're losing out on some of that public order, but hopefully next turn that's all going to be fine and dandy. Loads of recruitment. There is a Dwarven army, and there's another one. We're probably going to have quite the battle there. I think we've probably got enough. We've got the ballista. I don't know what this crossing is like. Hopefully it's a good one. And we do have like some undermanned units of crossbowmen. But additionally, we are able to go and take Bergkaupis, I think. Can we get... Oh, we just... Not quite. That's unfortunate. Let's just move up like that. Pair you together so we don't lose you. Well, that's going to have to happen next turn then as well. Unfortunate, but true. Right, well, we're going to leave the video there for today. I hope that you've enjoyed it. We are so close. Loads of construction done. Now that we have like struck such a deadly blow to Mordor. By the way, Mordor doing Mordor things again. Like, what do you even have?
How may I serve? This will be an honor.
Easy, well, that's an easy one. But like, now that we've kind of taken away their main settlement, no more Nazgul. They can actually get weakened now. We are in the process of taking Gelebrin as well. Once Gelebrin goes, all that they have will be right here, basically. They'll have a couple of settlements over here, but what are they really going to do to bother us anymore? But I think we probably do actually need to take all of Mordor, otherwise they're just going to be a thorn in our side for so long. But thank you very much for watching. I'm Game with Gandalf, and have a lovely Sunday. Good day.